Have you ever driven down a lonely road late at night? The kind where the trees lean in and the only light comes from your headlights cutting through the darkness? What if, in that fleeting beam of light, you saw something you couldn't explain? Something that would haunt your every waking moment. This is a story just like that, a tale that has been whispered for generations in the quiet corners of the world. The chilling legend of the woman in white. Our story begins on a moonless night. Much like any other, on a desolate stretch of highway known for its strange occurrences. A young couple, let's call them Mark and Sarah, were driving home after a late movie. The road was empty, flanked by dense, dark woods. The air was still, and the only sound was the low hum of their car's engine. Sarah was dozing in the passenger seat, while Mark focused on the hypnotic white lines of the road ahead. Suddenly, Mark slammed on the brakes. The car screeched to a halt, jolting Sarah awake. "What is it?" she asked, her voice thick with sleep. Mark, his face pale and his eyes wide, could only point. There, standing in the middle of the road, bathed in the eerie glow of their headlights, was a figure. It was a woman dressed entirely in a long, flowing white gown that seemed to billow around her, even though there was no wind. Her hair was long and dark, obscuring her face, and she stood perfectly still, a silent, sorrowful statue in the vast emptiness. A shiver crawled down Mark's spine. Every instinct screamed at him to reverse, to turn around, to get away as fast as he could. But he was frozen, mesmerized by the ghostly apparition. Sarah stared, speechless, her heart pounding against her ribs. Who would be standing in the middle of nowhere at this hour, dressed like that? As they watched, the figure slowly lifted her head. Though they couldn't see her features clearly from the shadows and distance, they felt an overwhelming wave of sadness wash over them. A profound grief that seemed to radiate from her very being. She took a single, slow step towards their car. That was enough to break the spell. Mark stomped on the accelerator, swerving around the figure. For a terrifying second, as they passed, he glanced in the rearview mirror. The road was empty. She was gone. They drove the rest of the way in terrified silence. The image of the woman burned into their minds. When they finally reached the safety of their home, they locked the doors and tried to rationalize what they had seen. A prank? A hallucination? But they both knew, deep down, that it was something else entirely. They had encountered the woman in white. Legends of the woman in white are found all over the world, each with its own tragic backstory. Often, she is the spirit of a woman who suffered a terrible betrayal or a tragic loss, forever bound to the place of her sorrow. Some say she's searching for a lost love, others for a child taken from her too soon. In many tales, she is seen as a harbinger, a warning of impending doom for those who see her. Whether she is a sorrowful spirit looking for peace or a chilling omen, one thing is certain. An encounter with the woman in white is an experience that changes you forever. You start to question the veil between our world and the next. So, the next time you find yourself on a dark, lonely road at midnight, keep your eyes open. You never know who or what might be waiting for you in the darkness. Thanks for joining me on this spooky journey! If you have your own local legends or ghost stories, share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. Stay safe out there.